All right, all set up, I think, ready to go. I've got some fruits here. Some I've tried before, some I haven't. But I have noticed, yeah, with most of these, people have been making their YouTube tastetorial videos with them. So I thought I'll do the same. What we have here to begin with is a mangosteen, a star apple, a hog plum, this was called a bell apple in the shop, but since I've looked it up, most people are calling it a wax apple. I got a pomelo today, but I don't think that's really that interesting, so I'm not going to eat that one on camera. And I eat these all the time. These are custard apples. Just very lucky to find one today because they're out of season. So I'm going to start with the mangosteen, actually. This one I've had before, had it once in Thailand about 12 years ago. I had it a few times. It was in Bangkok, actually. And it was just part of a fruit platter. Never had it before that day. And I thought it was amazing when I had it back then. Not sure if I'm still going to think the same, but I've never been able to find one in Australia. A friend of mine said that some of the shops in Ballarat, where I live, had them recently, some Indian grocers. But I actually just found one in the regular grocer, which is interesting. Mangosteens, if you're not familiar with them, they're quite a tropical fruit. I believe they're more popular around the Southeast Asia, but including India, that sort of area. And this is the first time I'm actually cutting one myself and eating one in Australia. I did look up how you're meant to eat them. So apparently you just score the middle at the equator. I'm not sure if you can see that. So like the skin of the fruit is a little bit tough, almost like a passion fruit. And it does have, you've got to score it properly, not like me here. Make sure you get an even circle all the way around. Once you've got that, you just twist it. Apparently, mine hasn't worked that well. And then mine hasn't turned out as nice as the ones I saw in other YouTube videos. But yeah, you can see the inside white flesh is the part you want to eat. And some of the bigger, so it comes out in little segments, almost like what a mandarin would. The bigger segments have seeds in them. The smaller segments still have seeds, but the seeds are edible in the smaller ones. So you just pick them out and eat them. I'm going to start with the small one. And yeah, it's just as I remembered. It's a really hard fruit to explain. Watching other people's videos, a lot of people said that it tastes like a peach, but I don't really agree with that. I can see where they're coming from. I can't compare it to anything, to be honest. It's just really good. So if you ever find a mangosteen, do buy it. These were not cheap. I think just this one alone was about $4 or $5. Anyway, I got to spit out that seed. Remind me that my first mangosteen in about 12 years. That's great. Star apple next. I'm going to use a different knife for all these so I don't mix up the flavors. Never had one of these before. Did watch a tutorial on how to eat it. Everyone was just saying eat it similar to a kiwi fruit or similar to even a passion fruit. Just cut it through the middle. Oh, very interesting looking side. It does, yeah, look a little bit like a dragon fruit. It's got this really beautiful purple color to it, like a purple sweet potato almost. And then you just scoop out the middle. It's really interesting. I'm not sure what to compare that to. Not as nice as a mangosteen, I'll have to say. It's not bad. It does remind me of something, but I can't put my finger on what it is. Hang on. A lychee. Reminds me of those non-sweet lychees. Oh, what are they called? I can't remember. But yeah, similar texture and similar flavour too. It's got a slight dirty flavour to it as well. The purple part, yeah, interesting. Leave that one aside. Now let's try one of these wax apples. Alright, so I was told to just give it a really good wash and you can eat the whole thing like a normal apple, including the skin. But I am going to, for the first time, just cut it up. Some people were doing this as well. They were cutting the skin off and cutting it like an apple. Oh yeah. It's almost like a very crisp apple, like really crispy. Sort of like an apple that's been kept in the fridge for too long. It's not bad, it's not great. A little bit of a cucumber sort of flavour. Maybe cross an apple with a cucumber. That's what I get from this. All right, not bad. I'll try a bit with the skin as well. Doesn't make it any different. It's a little bit like the munchie berries as well, the indigenous Australian fruit. Hog plum. I'm not going to eat that in this video. These I can tell they're not ripe. Never had one before. Apparently they can be really tart and stringent, and you need to mix them with salt and or chili oil. So I'm going to let this one sit for a couple of days and eat it properly. Just wanted to show you that I bought it. So yeah, so far these are all from Footscray Market except the Mangosteen. I've brought it in Ballarat. These are Footscray and Ballarat in Australia. Now custard apples, they're not new to me. Custard apples have been around for ages. When I was a kid, they were even in the local supermarkets. But I never got to try them as a kid because my parents would never buy them. I don't think my parents ever bought any fruit, to be honest. But especially a kind of weird fruit like a custard apple. But as soon as I was old enough and earning my own money, I started going out and buying these because I always wanted to try it. And truth be told, they do actually taste like custard and apple, and I get that's why they get the name. They've got to be ripe for it to taste like that, though. And yeah, when I see these at the supermarket, you can still get them at the supermarket in Australia these days. Probably a little bit harder to find them when I was a kid, though. I always buy them, and they've gone up in price so much. Like sometimes they're like $10 each. But they're still worth it. I love the flavour. They're also meant to be really good for you as well. But I just love the sort of flaky, it flakes like crab almost. Doesn't taste anything like crab, but it flakes like crab. Tastes like custard and apple. Yeah, I reckon out of all these fruits I've just given here, these two are probably a tie as my favourite. I remembered the mangosteen being really awesome, and it still is. Custard apples I can never go past as well. Alright. I was going to do separate videos for all of them originally, but then I thought, no, it'll be a short video, so I may as well combine it. Stay tuned for the hog plum when I try that in a few days after it's ripened. Anyone's got any? I've got more of these. I didn't just buy one of each. So if anyone's got suggestions on what I do with the rest, do I make a cake, anything like that, let me know. Have you had all these where you are from? Were custard apples popular where you're from? So I noticed a lot of people are doing YouTube videos saying it's the first time they've ever tried them. So I'm keen to understand, yeah, depending where you're from, some of these fruits may have been around all the time. But for me, all of them except the custard apple I've never had until I was overseas or found them in rare places. Thanks for watching. Bye.